So hi, this video is nothing more than just my perspective towards life and what I have learned so far and what I am learning every day. And with so much of energy, so much of information around us, the social media, and the kind of conditioning, the kind of norms that over the years society has set for us, I just realized that initially, like, whenever this whole place got formed, this place called Earth, I don't think there were any sort of set of norms other than just keeping our planet healthy, green, alive, happy. I think our planet was made not just with water and number of gases, air, fire, the basic elements that we know. But I think it was all of this, it was just not made. Of course, scientifically, if we talk about it, of course, it's all in the books and everywhere. But I think there was some, not just magic, I would say there was love. There was so much of love. I don't know if there's one power, there's one almighty there. If there is, which I do believe there is something out there. There is some, and it is around us, around our, which we also, I think it's like ਸਾਡੀ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ, from the religion that I come from, my guru once said, ਸਭ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਹੈ, ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਬਿਨ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ. like ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਬ ਵਸਦਾ ਹੈ, ਹਰ ਕਿਤੇ ਰੱਬ ਹੈ. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਚ ਰੱਬ ਹੈ, ਮੇਰੇ ਚ ਰੱਬ ਹੈ. ਉਹ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਪਛਾਣਨਾ, ਪਤਾ it is like the moment we start seeing ਕਿ you know what, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਚੋਰ ਪੈਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਮਰਡਰਰ ਪੈਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ. It's kind of your mental status, your environment, your upbringing, the kind of situations you go through. It's all that. And that is what I've realized is ki whatever kind of jo bhi the kind of traditions we follow, whatever norms there are, for example, let's say marriage. Now we have this, or let's say love. See, we say, one person is completely in love if he's loyal, if he's not looking towards other people, if he's just fully devoted to one person. No doubt. But I also feel ki, you know what, at times, see, every person is different, every individual is different, their journey has been different, their upbringing has been different, their sets of, their friends, their environment, everything is different. So at times, what I've experienced is, it is, for some people it is very hard, to understand, or not just understand, to just feel for one particular person. That I've experienced. I'm different. I'm not like that. I mean, like, I'm quite different. I'm like, I don't know. But you know what? Even I'm changing. I think every stage of life teaches you different things. You go through different things. There was a time when I thought, what love is all about. You're devoted to one person, you're loyal to one person, that person is your world surrounds that person. You are like, he's the center of your everything, you are the center of his everything. But no, it doesn't work like that. now at this stage I've really realized, I've literally felt this, एक ਹੁੰਦਾ है कहना, it is not just for the sake of saying. I've literally felt this, I've heard this plenty of times, but now I feel this. There's one, कहंदे ना, इश्क सोच के कीता ते की कीता, कुछ दे के लैण दी आस रखी है जा इस इश्क कीता ते की कीता. So it's like, you don't think when you fall in love. If you think, then it's not love. And if you're in love with the purpose of getting something back, then it's not love. This I've really felt. I mean, I'm going through this experience now. If you love somebody, you'll just love them. You don't ask for things. You don't ask for their attention, for their love. And you know what? I'm so privileged. I'm so fortunate that I'm able to feel this, because, and it is all because, I have this environment of peace, calmness. I'm alone right now. I think these things you only feel when you are alone, when you're constantly meeting people, when you're constantly, because every person comes with different perspective. Every person has different kind of their, what do you call, persona, vibe, and they will always talk about their own things, what they have been like. Your thoughts and their thoughts keep on, they keep on colliding. It's like your vision is not clear. I think I used to hear this a lot, just meditate, sit in a quiet room, or just be alone for a while, you'll experience something different. And I was like, how can I be alone? How will I get that time? But I'm so fortunate that I do get some alone time. And then that alone time, most of the time, it's like I'm so highly, I feel I'm so blessed right now. And I am blessed. I'm fully blessed, because I'm experiencing such beautiful things right now, beautiful feelings, that it is not always about meeting people. It is not always about judgments. It is not always about, judging their character, or judging, what he's doing, what she's doing, how is she looking. It's because we're constantly, grabbing that information. We're constantly on social media. We're constantly there from day to night till we sleep. From the time we wake up until we sleep, we are like constantly in touch. We are not in touch with ourselves. And trust me on this, I've been through different things. I've cried alone. I've like cursed my life. Oh my God, I'm feeling lonely. I would scroll down every web page. I would scroll YouTube, maybe I'll find some help. I'll look for something. I mean, I want to please somebody take away this loneliness from me, and that stuff. I would go crazy for these things. But now I realized that these things actually, when you're in a particular state of mind, you are just unable to think something else. You're just unable to feel something else. If you're upset, you keep on, there are piles and piles of those feelings. You're like, and it's like putting you down, more down, and you're just not able to come out of it. But trust me, if you're able to come out of it, if you're able to think something else out of it, nothing is more beautiful than that. For me now, loneliness is a bliss. I mean, it's not loneliness at all. It's like, peaceful, calm environment where I can actually connect to myself, to earth, to this beautiful planet. And I can literally feel that it's not always about other people. It's because it's always said, you're born alone and you'll die alone. well, fortunate, or I don't know, fortunate maybe are those who are not born alone. Maybe there are twins at times, and more than that as well. But for most of the part, we are born alone and we die alone. And we like, you know, constantly we hear these things, and the quotes, and they're like motivational things, and all sorts of things going on. But it's just, I'm so fortunate that I'm going through this experience right now, that you know what, it's all about your own capabilities, your ability to make this world a beautiful place, rather than being constantly mind washed, or being constantly being, you know, hearing some negative things all day on social media, or meeting people who are just talking like bad stuff, or who are like constantly disappointed, which I understand, because everybody has issues. Everyone, i I go through, I mean, i have I have gone through a lot. And I was at a point, at one point, I was like, you know, oh, my life is this, oh my god, I don't want to live and stuff. So I don't want to say that, but you know what, I'm glad I made it so far, because maybe there's something is there, who they, I mean, this, you know, thing wanted to show me that, you know what, this is the reason that you do not meet the kind of person you are. You won't meet the same kind of personality, and you'll always be disappointed, because we always want to, you know, put our own perspective on the other person, but it doesn't work like that, because and in fact, in today's world, everyone is so rigid. Everyone is like, no, 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 I believe in this, so this is right, you are wrong. And ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਇਹ ਤੇਰਾ ਮੇਰਾ, till the time this you and me thing will go on, everything is just so I just want to say, I am just planning to make a series. I'm to make episodes of maybe how to come out of, because I don't know, there are plenty of motivational speakers, spiritual gurus, so many things, and they're beautiful. They talk about such beautiful things. But I'm just ordinary person, and I'm just telling you right now that I have been through some, you know what, I'm at a point right now that I don't even want to use bad words. Like, for me, saying shitty is also a bad word. I was just about to say it, but I was like, no, I don't want to say it, because why to say it? And I want to talk about love. I want to talk about this conditioning, that the way we have been conditioned, the sort kind of norms that society has made. I want to talk about all these things. And I just hope if anybody is able to see this, if they'll be able to feel a little bit of, you know, some out of the box feeling, you know. I mean, I don't want to talk about normal routine things. I just want to talk about things that, you know, make you feel more beautiful about yourself. I want to talk about, it's not always about judgments. I want to talk about, it's not always being on social media. For example, of course I'll put this on one social platform, but right now I'm just recording this and I'm not using one, right? So, and also, I mean, I don't know, I want to talk about so many things, but of course I'm gonna make separate episodes for each one of it. But for now, it's just like, you know, if you are going through something, and if you feel like you are alone, nobody listens you, I completely get it. I've been through the same thing. But trust me, if if you feel like, oh my god, mera koi dost nahi, I don't have any friend, oh my god, I'm alone, you know what? You're blessed. You're blessed. This is the time. You utilize this time to identify what kind of a person you are. Connect to yourself. Before connecting to others, connect to yourself and figure out what you are, what you want to be. There is, for sure, there's a purpose you were sent here. There has to be. I don't, every individual is sent with a purpose, born with a purpose, and that person is highly, highly divine. If you are on a wrong path, and for me, wrong path is doing bad to others, thinking ill of others, thinking bad of others. For me, that is a bad path. That is my perspective. That is what that's what I feel. So I feel if you are anywhere there, just step back for a minute, because, and I'm gonna talk about this deeply. Name one I'll name each episode, and I'll just talk about that particular thing, that particular, you know, if I've if I put one episode on love, I'll talk about love. If I put it upon some conditioning, I'll talk about it. Right now, it's just that I wanted to tell you, just relax for a minute. I know things are not working in your favor. I understand, but it will. You just need to relax. You just need to have faith. कहते हैं ना, उम्मीद तो दुनिया कायम है. This is it. That umeed is this. And I just want to show you, I will quickly show you that how to create. I mean, for me, this really works. I like keeping my space clean. I just like keeping things all, because for me, these things give me positivity. These things kind of, for example, lighting a lamp, lighting a candle, it makes me, I don't know, I just look at the candle and I just feel so warm, and I just feel, I'm somewhere, I'm connected with this earth. Maybe I am on a journey, and I will reach there at some point. The reason why I was born, I'm going to figure it out very soon. I am on a journey, and I will be there. And I'm so grateful I'm alive right now. I'm so grateful that I'm here talking about such beautiful things, feeling such beautiful things. And I just wish everybody could feel these things, because I think this is the reason why we were born. So I'll just quickly show, like, how can you create what can I say, environment which gives you sort of that blissful feeling.